What's up guys, my name is TJ Hunt and I am an automotive YouTuber and I am super excited to be partnering with Valvoline in 2020, and today I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of our garage to show you guys what it's all about, show you guys what we have going on in here, and show you some of my favorite features that are my must-haves in a garage. So we just got back from a track day last night, so it's a little bit messy in here, but we have a 6,000 square foot warehouse with some office space. We have plenty of room to house all of our cars and all of our projects and tools, and honestly kind of spare parts and what most people consider junk that we keep on the side that it's too hard to throw away. 4 lifts spread among the whole entire warehouse, which is plenty of room and plenty of space to kind of organize everything. Like I said, we were just at a track event yesterday, so I'm in the midst of unloading some things right now and kind of organizing it to make it look a little bit nicer. And right here is my Drift 350Z. This car has been built over the last 2.5 years with a bunch of amazing partners and amazing people that have helped me get this thing to where it is today. So what you see is a wide body 350Z, a full gutted interior, sequential gearbox, and underneath the hood we have a 2JZ with a single turbo on it, making around 620 horsepower on its max boost setting. This thing is so amazing, so much fun, so much power, and has honestly been the most reliable setup that I've ever had in a car that is only ever driven 100% all the time. So this car actually kind of lives on this side of the shop, and that is because it is right next to our tire changer and wheel balancer and our air compressor. This being a drift car, it has 14 extra rear wheels, as well as usually that many tires, if not more, stacked aside. So we're always changing tires out after our track days, always swapping them out to fresh rubber, which would not be possible without those wheel changers in-house. Most of our tools are located right in front of this bay because whenever we have big projects that we're building, whether it's with our race cars or with other projects that we're doing, tools are the most important thing when it comes to that. So here we kind of have every tool you could possibly need in this whole entire area. And actually just yesterday, before we went out to the track, and I'm gonna have to do it again today, we put in some 2050 VR1 oil in this car. This is my favorite product actually from Valvoline because this stuff is like the sweet gold. And what's pretty neat is that the color of this is kind of like a bluish green, and it always kind of throws people off when they see it for the first time, which is always pretty awesome. This car literally lives off of this stuff, and I'm super excited to be running it. So we always have that stuff on lock, and we're gonna have to do a change later today. So not every area of the shop is 100% complete yet, and this is actually one of those parts of the shop. We want to build in some more tool cabinets here and get some more space and relocate it here so we can be working on a car over there with all those tools and be using that same set of tools on that side of the shop, and also have a car going on this side and having its own set of tools. Up here on this wall are a few things that I've hung up that have special memories in my heart. One here is this up garage towel. Is actually from when we all went to Japan last year and experienced Tokyo Auto Salon for the first time. I've always been a fan of the up garage style of buying parts at an actual store and used parts for a good price, so I had to get a towel, throw it up there. This rear fender and side skirt is actually from the drift car from our first year of competition 2 years ago. This was the kit that we were running at the time, and I thought it'd be pretty cool rather than throwing them away to hang some of it on the wall and always cherish those memories. Right now we're in the mix of finding out how we want to set all this stuff up, but while we're looking this way, this is a car that we finished up about a year ago, and it is my 1993 FD RX-7, and this has a built 13B on 85, making over 500 horsepower. This is probably one of my most favorite builds that we have done just because of how unique and rare it really is. The Rotary World is something that most people kind of shy away from because they hear some horror stories, but when you figure out the right recipe, it can be reliable enough if you maintain it properly. And this is something that, again, without tons of people who have helped me build this thing, wouldn't be where it is today. And it is one of the things that still to this day fascinates me more than any other builds that we have, just because, like I said, it's just so unique. And for those of you who are kind of in the JDM world, you know how special this is. Every part on this car is authentic. That was one of the biggest things I wanted to do when rebuilding this thing, is keep it true to its Japanese style. And when we got it, it was a complete piece of junk. It was automatic, the motor was destroyed, it was green, it was beat up, and we teared down everything and rebuilt it. Every nut was off this car and put back on the car, and I am super blown away with how it turned out. And I think that most people who watch our stuff online usually started watching around this area and have been following ever since. Alright, well I have to get back to work and get this thing ready to go for our next track event. So I want to thank you guys for spending some time with me today and looking around my garage here. It is something that we've been working on for a long time, and it's taken a very long time to get to this point, but there is always room for improvement, and I'm looking forward to improving my shop when I have the time. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you next time.